Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a chilly night. Today we're going to be reviewing J.W. Lee's Manchester Pale Ale, 4.1%. J.W. Lee's, they do make, they used to sell it at Morrison's Brewer's Dark, which is a dark beer, and it's actually quite a nice beer. It's disappeared now. What else did they make? They did another Manchester beer, and it was a dark beer. It was 7.3%, and I tell you now, one of the best dark beers I've tasted. And it's not on their website anymore, so God knows what's happened to that. You know, it is sad when good beers, I mean, if the crap beers, fair enough, who cares? But it's sad when good beers disappear, because good beers, you know. But obviously, I suppose if they're not selling, or if times changed, you're going to get rid of them. So, slightly hazy, amber pour, white head, and obviously a massive head on it. Faint hoppy aroma. Let me drink some out of the bottle because I'm not waiting 10 minutes for that to go down. Oh, I just broke up for the week, so at the beer festival tomorrow. Not sure what time I'm going to get there, but day off tomorrow, chill out day. Although I've still got to wake up and take my son into town, so for a test of some sort, CSCS card. But that's life, isn't it? You know, you never get a lay-in, do you? Chill day, doing absolutely bugger all. So, slightly out of date. I think it's about a month out of date. Not that I care about out of dates. And you shouldn't either. Best before only is just a guide, you know. Used by, yeah, generally, if it says used by, stick to the date, but not always. You know, we've had milk that was used by, and we were drinking this milk, it tasted fine. 5 days after the use by date, nobody had noticed about the use by date. There's nothing wrong with the milk either. Yet I've had cheese that with a use by date on, and it's bloody green. You know, took it back to us, got my money back. And we also had chicken from Tesco's, which was in date. Went to cook it, the stinkiest chicken. Opened the bag, it was like, oh my God, it was vile. It had this horrible, oily texture over it. And I chucked it straight away in the bin. What I should have done is took it to Tesco's and rammed it up their arses, because they wanted to know. We took the receipt away because obviously, you know, as you do, you don't keep receipts for everything. And they wanted to know when we bought it, the packaging, the time, and everything else. I said to them, go on your bloody website, on your card thing, and just log into that. You'll see when we bought it, because it tells you there. And in the end, I just gave up. I thought, sod it. I just won't buy a chicken from Tesco's ever again, you know. And it's the only time that's ever happened. So, you know, it puts you off buying meat from Tesco's, you know. If the quality of the meat's just not good enough, or there's something wrong with it, then, you know. And it can't have been just me. It's got to have been other people. Although I've read in the, you know, on the news that there's been quite a bit at all supermarkets. So I suppose luck plays a card. Next time I'm going to save the chicken, take it in, go to the desk and say, look, this is your disgusting chicken. So yeah, J.W. Lee's. These also make the Governor ale. I can't remember it. Marco Pierre White, I think it is. And that scored the lowest score of all the beers I've ever reviewed. That of 800 beers, wines and spirits I've reviewed, you know, takes some doing. Although Budweiser has got a low score as well. It must have been a bad bottle that day, because, you know, I will review it at some stage. Re-review, as it were. But yeah, this is nice. To me, very traditional. It says here, refreshing golden ale. Yeah, it's very traditional in my opinion. Nothing overly, you know, it'll please the people who don't want bags of taste, bags of aroma, you know. Certainly not a craft beer. Good pub beer, in my opinion. I mean, it's going down well, you know, it's tasty enough. I can get back to the bottle now, the glass rather. Yeah, so slightly hazy. Again, all I can really smell is malts, you know. Nothing but that. Again, a beer that's good on a certain day, you know. I mean, it's windy as hell outside at the moment, and it's bloody freezing. I haven't put the heater on in there because I don't intend to do too much of a long review. But yeah, traditional, tastes okay. Not much more you can say about it, really. This brewery does sell some barley wines, though. Dated, you know, so many years, and they sell a triple pack for 16 quid, and I'm very tempted to buy that, as long as the postage and packaging isn't too offensive, or get somebody in Manchester, a family member, to go and come and pick me a few bottles up. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And then get them to bring them down at some stage. But yeah, the beer they brought out years ago was excellent. It was absolute top 10 material, and you know, I just can't get it anymore. And that's where the beer festivals, like the one at Morrison's at the moment, although the one at Morrison's, they keep advertising on the Facebook page about beers, and they weren't in the ones when I went to Burwell, Nottingham. So obviously around the country there's lots of different beers that aren't available elsewhere, which is a bit of a shame, because for me, I'd have a beer festival with about 50 beers, order X amount of beers from these breweries, you know, and they'll sell. People will buy them, unless it's vile, you know, people will buy them. Especially if you lower the price down. I mean, I can remember getting some Blue Monkey there when they bought that. It was a brown ale. Can't remember the actual name of the beer, and it got reduced down to 50 pence. And we had a crate that we found in the warehouse. There's a crate of it, and then for some reason it got reduced down again down to 25 pence. Wow, that was great. I enjoyed them. Always tastes better when it's cheap. Even better when it's free. Which is why I buy all these. So, you know, obviously I'll give my honest viewpoint. I don't agree with these £3 cans that are out at the moment. I mean, yeah, I understand breweries, you know, they're doing what they can, you know, but £3 for a can, bloody hell, that's pricey. And some of them, they aren't that strong, you know. I can understand, we're not in Scotland. Scotland have got minimum alcohol pricing, you know, and it's not good for them, people in Scotland. That's why they all come to England to buy the beer. But in England, we ain't got that. Well, Britain, the rest of Britain, we ain't got that. So, you know, why do you have to price it so high? Is it just about profit? Because we know supermarkets can force the prices down by buying in bulk, as you know, as you'd expect. So, to break this down, Golden Pour. It's actually lost its haziness now, which is all right. Golden Pour, white head, good carbonation and lacing. Even though this glass doesn't show it, but it's retaining the head, which is that's the reason. Very traditional golden ale, not much of an aroma. I got malt, I got slight hops at one stage. Translation into that goes into the taste. It's very traditional, but still a quaffable beer. You know, if you was in the pub and this versus Guinness and the normal boring ales, or boring lagers, it would definitely be a winner. So you can't fault it. Not all the time do they have to have bags of taste, but it's nice to have bags of taste, obviously. And tomorrow, when I'm at the beer festival, I shall be drinking lots of beers with bags of taste. One hopes. And hopefully I won't get too intoxicated and make a fool of myself, but you never know. Things happen, don't they? So out of 5 then. Yeah, it was okay. Like I said, traditional. Wouldn't appeal to probably the young craft beer generation, or even the old craft beer generation. But certainly a good pub beer in my, viewpoint. Out of 5 then. Again, I think it's about a 3.9 out of 5. It's okay. Not groundbreaking or exceptional in any way, but a good quality beer. And not every beer has to be a beer that makes a statement. This just delivers good beer. Right, that's me done. Thanks for watching. See you soon.